Hello everyone, welcome to the Digital Aztec, and today I'd like to talk about one of my favorite docks, which is the Cairo Dock. Now, I have used Docky, I've used other docks, I believe it's AWN Dock. I might not be saying this because I'm getting confused with Android, but it's a very similar dock, and honestly, Cairo Dock has been the best dock for me, and I'll show you why. Now, it is a very simple dock to figure out, but it did take me a while to figure out the folders. That way I could add my applications and my tools that I needed on a daily basis. So let me show you exactly how to get that Cairo Dock. So first, on your dash, and I already have the Cairo Dock, but let's say that we don't have it, so we go to the software center. So we just type software, click on it, and then from there all you have to do is type Cairo, and the Cairo Dock will be there. So all you have to do is install it, and once you install it, the Cairo Dock will be on your dash. Now there's two versions of Cairo Dock. Cairo Dock with OpenGL and the one with no GL. Now if you want effects, you go to Cairo Dock with OpenGL and you just select it and it'll appear. Now one thing that I recommend on your dock, now keep in mind I've already created my folders and the dock is pretty much set. I have to eliminate some of the items that I have on my dock, but pretty much it is set. So don't think that it's going to be already automated with all of these folders and so, but I'll show you how to do that. Now, the first thing that I recommend once you get your dock is go to the Cairo Dock, right click it, and then go to configure. Now, when I configure my Cairo Dock, the first thing that I do is I select the theme based on my desktop. Let me tell you why. If you select the theme for your desktop, then you can add everything that you would like on your dock. If you start with the basic theme, and you start adding applications, folders into your dock, and then you realize that that's not the theme for you, when you change it, you're gonna have to reset and create those folders again and select those applications again. So start with the theme. Select the theme that you like, and these themes are very nice where, you know, this application is very nice where you go to this, for example, Alu is one of my favorite ones. So you click on Alu and you see the preview for Alu. If you want the Humanity Dock, it'll give you a sample of what it looks like. So Mac OS gives you a Mac-like dock. So that's the first thing that you should do. Then go to add-ons and add the files, folders that you need. The first one that I recommend is the applications menu, and I'll tell you why in a few seconds. So application menu, you can add the weather, you can add the switcher, Wi-Fi, sound controls. Of course, we have the sound controls at the top, so you know. But if you still want your sound controls on your dock, you know, help yourself. So you can select the add-ons. Next, we need the appearance. On the appearance, I like it very big. You know, I like access and being able to view everything. Then I have everything on the 3D plane, so it has a 3D look. You can have a panel. It's completely up to you how you want to set it up. The other thing that you can set up on the Cairo Dock is, for example, I have the slide option, but you can select from the rainbow, from the parabolic, which is basically what Mac has. Well, you can set it up so Mac can look like that. The panel, the default, the curve, the 3D plane, but I prefer the slide. And the reason I like the slide is that if I'm looking at my folders, as you can see, it's a very nice, everything is right there at my fingertips. And if I need to see shortcuts or the applications on my specific folders, they're right there. Okay, just a preference. So you select that. Then on the behavior, now what I did first with when I first got access to the Cairo Dock is I wanted to have all of the animations that you can imagine. So I just selected effects like fire, fireworks, rain, snow, pulse, bounce. I just wanted the pulse, so you could see a pulse while I'm moving, and then if I click on something, it bounces, and then I have the black hole, which is a really nice animation where if something is disappearing, it does this black hole type of thing. It's pretty cool. Then you can select where your dock is, so if you want to have it to the right, to the top, to the bottom, and would you like it to fade out once your browser is open or a window. So you can select that, right? Okay. So now that I have the dock, now I did a few things with this dock. I added some folders, I added some applications, but like I said, when I selected the add-ons, I entered the application menu, and the reason why I did that, it does two things. One, I'm still transitioning from 10.10 to 11.10 to 12.4. That's one of them. It's going to take me a while. But I still use it. Not that much, but I still use it. I'm trying to stick with Unity. It's working for me, but I still like the old version of Ubuntu. That's the first reason. The second one is this is how I basically get everything populated in my dock. So if you go to Unity and you try and drag applications into your dock, it will not work. As far as 2 updates ago, it wasn't working. I haven't tried it yet. Plus, it's more simple this way. So if you need an application and you need to drag it into your dock, it's as simple as just selecting the application. So let's say that I want Skype, and it's right there. I just dragged and dropped the Skype tool and it's there. Now let's say that I want to create a folder, and let me just delete the sample. See, I'm erasing a folder just by the right click of my mouse and just OK it. So let's say that I want to add a folder into my dock. So all I do is right click, select Cairo Dock, just go to add, and this will be a subdock. It's not called a folder, it's a subdock. So you just select subdock, and then you tell it, okay, I want it at the bottom, and then from here you can call it sample again, right? So we call it sample, apply it, and quit. So now the sample is there. Now we need to add items to the sample. So now from there we just go to the application and we select the application. So we could have called this games, and I could have put a few games in there. So now we have 2 games. And as you can see, we have the games in there. Now the other thing that you can do, and I had this at first, but it was just too busy, but you can create other docks. So for example, if I want to add another dock, I just go main dock. Okay. Now it says that I can move items to the, now the way that you move items to all of your docks, if you have 2, 3, 4 docks, is like, for example, I want Conqueror, I want to move that to another dock, and I say top dock, and now it's at the top. So you can configure, customize the Cairo Dock as much as you can, and it's as simple as right clicking on your mouse. So hopefully this tutorial helped. If you have any questions, please forward them to me, and have a great day.